What's going on, everyone? Vito here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another episode of Beato, the Vito Age of Sigmar edition. I've got Dillon in here with me all the way from Michigan, and we are going to be playing 2,000 points of Daughters of Khaine versus Skaven. We've heard you, folks. You wanted more Skaven? Boom, we've got it. You've wanted less Daughters of Khaine, and boom, I'm giving it to you. But you know what? Less witch elves, because I know you guys have been, Vito, we don't want you to be bringing witch elves, so no more witch elves, no more. And I've heard you, so I'm going to be bringing a lot less things than I normally don't take. So lots of snakes. Yes, tons and tons of snakes. So I've heard you folks be mixing tons of stuff. So let's take a look at the board and the armies. But first, if you want to be in Dillon's spot, please go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge for all those deets. But as always, let's take a look at those armies, folks. Taking a look at 2,000 points of Daughters of Khaine, I'm going to be running the Temple Nest Battalion. So what we have here is we have 3 units, which are going to be my battle line of Blood Sisters, 2 units of Blood Stalkers, and my general, which is going to be a Medusa. Anytime any unit strikes one of these units, anytime they roll 1 to hit, it's going to suffer a mortal wound. So that's what essentially Temple Nest allows me to bring. With my general, she's going to have the Shadow Stone Relic, which allows me to reroll 1s for casting. In addition, she gets +1 casting for any spells that are the realm of shadows or shadow spells. Additionally, she's going to be taking the spell Mind Razor. It's casting value of 7. And if I successfully get that off, it's a -1 rend to any of the unit's weapons. And if the target's bravery is lower than mine, the damage counts as 2. Moving on into my army, I have a Blood Rack Medusa on the Shrine. She's going to be running the Steed of Shadows spell, casting value of 5. If I successfully get that off, she has the Fly keyword, and her movement value is increased to 16. Additionally, she's going to be running the Amulet of Dark Fire. Essentially what that allows me to do is I get to ignore mortal wounds on a 4+. Moving on, I have 2 units of 10 Doomfire Warlocks. I really loved the way they performed in my last game, so I'm going to be running 2 of those. And then I have 2 units of Life Takers. And that is going to be exactly 2,000 points of Daughters of Khaine with Temple Nest. Tons and tons of snakes. We got some guys on horse, which is the actually only male in the army, believe it or not, and some ladies coming in from the sky. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Skaven. And taking a look at 2,000 points of Skaven. Dillon, what do we got?
I'm taking the Skaventide army. I have 30 Storm Vermin. I'm bringing 40 Clan Rats and another unit of 40 Clan Rats. I'm also bringing a unit of 40 Plague Monks with a Plague Furnace and a Greyseer and a Screaming Bell. I'm also bringing a Hell Pit Abomination and a Plague Claw. And for a Endless Spell, I'm bringing the Bell of Doom. And this is my general, who is the Master Molder. So for the Master Molder, as my general, he's going to have the command trait Supreme Molder, which lets him either give 3 wounds to Hell Pit Abomination or give him D6 mortal wounds if I want to roll on a dice. And I'm giving my Plague Furnace the artifact Liber Bubanticus? Something like that. Which lets him pray 2 prayers in the same battle phase.
Okay.
And for my Screaming Bell, he's going to have the spell lore Death Frenzy, which I can cast onto a unit and when they die, when a model dies, I can pile them in before I remove the model.
And that is going to sum up 2,000 points of Skaven. This is the board that we are going to be playing on today. The mat itself is from P-Works Wargame. We have this really cool temple terrain scattered throughout the board. That is from Adam from Greenleaf Terrain, including some of this really cool trees that Adam painted up. It's aquarium terrain, but he painted that up to make it look really nice. And then we have this really cool Age of Sigmar terrain. That is from Games Workshop. And for our narrative for today's bat rep, I suppose that the Daughters of Khaine, they have slithered their way into this temple for some reason. All of these temples, they're all dilapidated and they are crumbling, but for some reason this temple in the middle is not. There's some kind of magic that is going on, and the Daughters of Khaine, they want to know why. And the Skaven, they believe that there is some kind of warp tokens that are in there. There's warp stone that is hidden deep within this temple. That's what's the magic that is keeping the forest or the jungle at bay from destroying this temple. So they want that from themselves. And now both the forces of the Daughters of Khaine and the Skaven are going to fight for over the temple right in the middle. Alright everyone, we are all set up for shifting objectives. The way this one works is there are 3 objectives on the board, 1, 2, and 3. At the start of each battle round, we roll a die, and that will correspond to D3, and that will let us know which one of these objectives is worth the most. So if we, for example, roll a 6, this objective right over here will be worth 3 points, and then each other objective will be worth 1. Very easy, very, very simple. I did forget to mention which cult that I will be running, and I'm going to be running the Calborn. So with the Calborn, we have the Mistress of Illusion special rule that I believe it's called, and that's going to be on my general. And the way that one works is for any unit that is within 7 inches of my general and more than 3 inches away from an enemy unit, in my hero phase, I'm allowed to pick one of my units and teleport them anywhere on the board more than 9 inches away from an enemy unit. But in my next hero phase, my next movement phase, I am not allowed to move. And that's essentially it. That is what the Calborn is allowing me to do. I do have the option to see of who goes first because I finished first. I had a big drop with Temple Nest involved. You know what? I had a big success going first in my last game with this army that was in the vault. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the first turn. So we are going to go ahead and to go with Daughters of Khaine, turn number 1. Alrighty folks, let's figure out which objective is worth the most. We got a 1, so this objective right over here is worth 3 victory points. All the other ones are worth only 1. Starting off with my hero phase, I think I'm going to go with Steed of Shadows with my Blood Arachmedusa on the Shrine. Goes off on a 5+. Ooh, and I got a 4. That's unfortunate, so that does not go off. Next, I think my general is going to put Mind Razor on these Doomfire Warlocks. Fails with a 4. Technically, she gets +1. Still fails on a 5, though. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my Mistress of Illusion ability, and I'm going to have these guys teleport right away. And boom, ending up right over here, 9 inches away from these clan rats. So we actually forgot to do something. We have to determine the amount of wounds that the Hell Pit Abomination has. You want to roll for it, or do you want to give it a +3?
I am going to roll for it.
Ooh, alrighty. D6 for an extra 2 wounds. Alrighty, Hell Pit has 14 now? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, next, the Doomfire Warlocks are going to cast Doomfire into these clan rats. They do get +1 to casting and unbinding. when there's 10 or more of them in the unit. So we're looking for a 5 for this to go off. Ooh, and we get a 10, so technically an 11. This is going to do a flat 6 mortal wounds. Do you want to try to stop that?
Oh, yes.
Alrighty. Here we go, folks. Looking for an 11. No. So that's going to do a flat 6 mortal wounds. Yep. I think that's all we're going to do for our hero phase. So next we're going to go is our movement. I'm going to have my life takers now drop in from the sky. So my first unit of life takers, they're going to drop right near this Narhole. That's how you pronounce it, right? Narhole?
Yep.
Okay, they're going to drop down right over here. The Blood Rack Medusa on the shrine. She can't fly right now, so she's just going to drive... Oops, moving the model. She's going to drive up 6 right to about there. And my second unit of life takers will be dropping right over here as well. Oh, sorry, not as well, but next to the Medusa on the shrine. Next, we're going to have my Blood Sisters moving forward to the objective in the middle. Same thing with my other Blood Sisters on my left flank. We're just going to move them all the way up towards the one objective that's most important. And next to all the Doomfire Warlocks. Blood Sisters over here on my right flank, they're going to be slithering on up as well to right over here. I think my general, she's going to move to right over there. And I think with my Doomfire Warlocks, I think I might just leave them where they are for now. Actually, scratch that. I'm going to have these guys shift 14 to right over here. Ending right over there. Jumping right into my shooting phase, we're going to start with the Bloodstalkers. Only 3 of them are within range, and we're going to take some pot shots into the Plague Monks. We're going to have to start with the Hag, or the Champion as I like to call him. She hits on a 2, which is a miss, and then the other 2 on 3s. Oh, we get 1 with a 6, which is going to be an automatic mortal wound, and then this one is going to be just a regular hit. So just 2 guys die, or do you get a save?
I don't get a save, no. So.
Boop, and unfortunately, my other stalkers are out of range of anything, so we're going to go with the Doomfire Warlocks firing into the Clan Rats. The Champion gets +1 to hit, so we're going to be looking for 3s on this boy. Getting 2. Everyone else is looking for 4s. And we're looking for 4s to wound. Getting only 2. Clan Rats have a 5-up save.
How many coming in?
Just 2.
Okay.
Oh no, so just 2 guys do go down.
Oof.
Bit pop. That's going to be it for shooting, just taking a little bit of pepper shots here and there. We're going to go right into the charges. Doomfire Warlocks are going to declare a charge. We're looking for a 9. Hooah! Oh, and we get that in there with a 10. Oh, love me a good cavalry charge. We've got the pile in now. We have to go with the Champion first because he's going to be hitting on 3s because he has +1. So both of them will hit. And then we have 2 attacks per guy with their scimitars hitting on 4s. And then we're looking for 4s to wound. Ugh, only getting 1. That is abysmal. It's going to be at -1. Sorry, forgot to add the Champion in there. Whoa, looking for 4s. Hey, getting 1 more. Nice. We're looking for 6 up. Ooh, no pajama save. 2 more Clan Rats go down. And now it's time for the Nays, looking for 4s to hit. And we're looking for 5s to wound. Kya! Only getting 1. Looking for a 5 up. Oh, another Clan Rat does it. It's always the horse. So the Clan Rats now, they've piled in and they're going to be attacking, looking for some retribution. We've got 23 attacks, looking for 4s. And we are looking for 4s to wound. Doomfire Warlocks have a 5-up save. Oh, that's awful. Good thing they have a 6-up Fanatical Faith save roll. Hooah! Oh, that is brutal. So it's going to be 1, 2 dead Doomfire Warlocks, and 1 will take a wound. So I suppose we'll take him, and he will take a wound. That is going to be it in terms of the turn. Actually, correction, I gotta do a battle shock test over here. On a 5-up, I will lose some guys. Oh, that is a cocked eye, that is supreme. Oh no, okay, we are good with a 1. So now it's the end of the turn. I do have the main objective, which is number 1. So I'll be getting 3 points. I do have the center with the Blood Sisters, which will give me the 4. And I do have this one over here, both with the Blood Sisters and the Life Takers, giving me a total of an early lead of 5. But the Skaven do have some retaliation now to do. So let's go into Skaven, turn number 1. Jumping now right into the hero phase. The bell is going to dong, and we're going to see what kind of shenanigans happens. 5 and a 2, or technically it's a 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And with that roll, you are allowed to add +1 to the casting roll up to your wizards.
Yep.
That is pretty good.
So I'm going to try to cast the Bell of Doom with my only wizard, the Greyseer. It goes off on a 6.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
So it'd be a 5, but
it needs a 6.
Now I'm going to cast Mystic Shield onto the Storm Vermin. He can cast 2 spells in the hero phase. Goes off on a 5.
Oh, and you get +1, right?
+1.
So it's an 11. I'm going to try to stop that with the Doomfire Warlocks. They get a +1 to try and to unbind. So I'm going to try... Oh, I essentially need an 11 as well. Oh, no, it's a... Oh, no, I got it with a 9. So you do get Mystic Shield on the Storm Vermin.
So now my Plague Furnace is going to try to pray filth onto my Plague Monks. It goes off on a 3, and on a 1 I suffer a mortal wound.
Oh, got it.
Got it. And then he's also going to pray Rabid onto the Plague Monks, because he can pray twice because of his artifact. Oh, same thing. Nope.
No.
Nothing happens.
Jumping right into the movement phase now. The Plague Monks are going to be moving up the board. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Ending right over here like so. And now for the Storm Vermin, they're going to be moving up as well, getting closer to the center of the board. Actually, on second thought, we're going to go ahead and run those boys for an extra 1 inch.
Adding 2 because of their banner.
Oh, nice. An extra 2. Yes, so 3. And boom, with those extra 3 inches, we managed to make sure that these guys are kind of right up here on the lip. And technically, they're right over here, but because of the board itself, or the terrain piece, we're counting that they're right up there. And the clan rats, they are going to run.
+2 again because of their banner.
Ooh, big number for an extra 7 inches. 13 inches. The Skaven love it. I don't know why I made that noise. I imagine that's what Skaven make. Actually, did anyone ever watch the movie or the TV show Beast Wars? Or Beasties, I think as it was in Canada. Man, what a great show. Remember Rat Trap? Oh, great show, great show. Bell's moving up into that little gap between the Storm Vermin and the Clan Rats. Hell Pit Abomination, 2d6 inches for his movement. Ooh, going 7.
Gonna move my general up. Just right behind him.
Jumping right into the shooting phase now. Oh my goodness. The Plague Claw Catapult. Try saying that 9 times. Where is that going to be going?
I'm going to shoot at your Doomfire Warlock.
Yep.
So typically hitting on 3s and then wounding on 3s, but since it is targeting a unit of 10 or more, then adding 1 to the hits. So 2s to hit.
Okay, got it with a 5.
And then wounding on a 3.
Ooh, no, we rolled a 1. And now my Doomfire Warlocks are -1 bravery for the rest of the turn. Going right into the charge phase now. What are we going to be doing?
Help It is going to charge into your Doomfire Warlocks.
Alrighty. Charge distance, survey says. Ooh, getting a 3.
Not gonna make it.
Do you want to spend a command point to reroll that, or do you want to save the command point?
I'll save the command point.
Alrighty.
Now my Plague Monks trying to charge anywhere they can.
Ooh, getting a 4.
Not
Do you want
me.
to spend that command point?
Yeah, I'll spend it now.
Alrighty. Oh, getting an 11. Dillon is choosing to go right instead of straight ahead, because you could have gone right into the Blood Sisters, but we are going after the Life Takers on my right flank. Boom, boom, boom. That's it going to be for the charging. Going right into the combat now, we're going to start with the Plague Monks going into the Life Takers.
First, fighting with all the Plague Monks with 2 4-tip blades, which is 21 attacks.
Hitting on 4s? Or
Hitting on-
3s?
Hitting on 4s.
Ooh, alrighty, here we go. And the reroll. And we are wounding on 4s, but 6s cause the mortal wound because of your special banner.
Yep.
So I owe you 4 regular saves on 6 up. Okay, I save one of them. Fantastic. And then I owe you this many 6 up Fanatical Faith save rolls. Woo! Making 2. But that's a squad. No, don't have to worry about rolling any more dice. Yep. Ouch, 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 ouch. And they're dead. Next, we're going to go with my Doomfire Warlocks into the Clan Rats. 2 attacks on the champion, hitting on 3s. Only 1 hits. And everybody else hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. We've got 6 wounds at -1. Goes up to a 6 up save. Ooh, saving 2. So we're going to have 4 guys die. And then the horses get to attack. We're looking for 4s to hit. And we're looking for 5s to wound. Ooh, getting nothing. And now the Clan Rats get to attack back against Doomfire Warlocks. We are looking for 4s to hit. And we're looking for 4s to wound. We've got 8 wounds in there, looking for 5s to save. Followed by a 6 up Fanatical Faith. Oh, that is a brutal hit. Brutal. So he's gonna die. He's gonna die. And we'll lose this guy here. And then this wound, we'll put it on him. So we have to go into the Battle Shock phase. We actually rolled it off camera really quickly. We rolled a 5 for these guys, so they only lost 1. I gotta go ahead and do my bravery for the Doomfire Warlocks. On a 4 up, I'm losing some guys. Ooh, I rolled a 1. The Doomfire Warlocks are in there to stay. In terms of victory points, you will be taking this objective away because you have way more models than I do, and you will be taking this objective away from me as well. Once again, just a wave of bodies. So you will be scoring 2 points this turn, as this objective is still the one that is worth the most. So the current score right now is 5-2 in favor of the Daughters of Khaine. But now, folks, we got to go ahead and do the illustrious double turn potential. I do win ties. So, survey says I rolled a 3. Oh, and you got a 5. So I imagine you want to go into Skaven turn 2?
Skaven turn 2.
All right, here we go. All right, before we begin, we have to see which one of the 3 objectives is worth its weight in gold. Dillon, why don't you go ahead and roll this one for me? Ooh, number 2. So it's going to be this one right over here. So that one is worth the most. Jumping right into the Skaven hero phase, we're going to have the bell ring its toe. You can ring my bell. Getting a 7 again. Oh, sorry, 8. My apologies. All right, so we got Apocalyptic Doom. Everything with, is it with 26 inches?
26 inches.
Has this, we roll a 4+ per one of my units, so essentially we're targeting everything except these 2 units over here, including those guys. On a 4+, they suffer D3 mortal wounds. We're gonna work our way this way, going that way. Let's start with these Blood Sisters. No, we got a 1. These ladies over here got a 1. My general. Oh, okay, got a 3. Doomfire Warlocks. Got a 6. D3 mortal wounds. Ooh, for 3 mortal wounds. They ignore that on a 6+. Okay, no, so that's going to punk 1 guy and 1 will take a wound. The Blood Sisters on a 4+. Nope. And the Doomfire Warlocks over here. Oh, we got a 6. D3. Oh, getting only 2. Ignoring these on a 6. Nope. So I'm going to take this guy and wound shuffles over. Very nice.
So now I'm going to have the Plague Furnace do his 2 prayers on himself because the Plague Monks are out of range for his prayers. This first one's for the Filth. Goes off on a 3. On a 1, I suffer a mortal wound. Okay,
Goes off.
And then this next one is for Rabid. Again on himself. Goes off on a 3.
But you got it.
Yep.
Nice.
Now I'm going to cast the Bell of Doom again. See if it goes off on a 6.
Ooh, and you get it with a 10. I need an 11 to try to stop that. I'm going to try to stop it with the Doomfires. They don't get +1 anymore. Oh no, so the bell does go off. And boom, the bell does come down, and every unit within how many inches of it?
13 inches.
13 inches is immune to battle shock. Very good. So these guys are going to be staying there for a while. And then you're recasting Mystic Shield. Who are you going to be putting them on?
The Storm Vermin.
Alrighty. Ooh, and you got that with a 10. Man, high numbers. I'm going to try to stop that with my general. No, that definitely double 1s does not work. Jumping right into the movement phase now. Dillon, where are we going to start?
First, I'm going to run these guys.
Okay.
Going an extra 2 because of their banner.
Extra 3.
3.
Ending right over here, more to my right side of the middle of the board. Next, we're going to start with the... Oh, what are these guys? Not Vermin Lords.
Storm Vermin.
Storm Vermin. They're going to be moving a little closer right up on top of the temple. Slight change of heart. You're going to run them?
Yep.
Alright.
Extra 2 inches because of the banner.
Ooh, an extra 6. And now these Storm Vermin are solely holding excuse me, on top of that objective.
Seeing how far that health pit can move. 8 inches. Put him right here for now. Moving my general up. Move this guy. Just whopping 3 inches. Going to move him his 6.
And the Plague Monks.
Moving the Plague Monks around the objective. Shooting, I'm going to shoot the Plague Claw. I'll shoot it into your snakes.
Alright, Blood Sisters?
Yep.
Alrighty.
No +1 to hit. So just 3s and 3s.
Oh, hit me with a 4.
And wounding on a 3.
Got me with a 3.
So -2 rend.
So that does nuke my armor save, so it just does d6 wounds. Ooh, for 4. 4 wounds, 6 up to ignore. Ooh, I got 2, so just the 1 snake lady will go down. That's going to be it for the shooting. We're going to go right into the charge phase now. The Plague Monks, they're going to be charging.
Yep. Need a 6-inch.
Oh, and we got it with a 6. Oh boy, this is going to hurt. We've gone ahead and done the pile in for the Plague Monks.
First one has a pair of 4-tip blades, so I'll just roll for him first because he gets rerolls. So hitting on 4s.
getting only 1.
And re-rolling.
All right, it's getting 2. And then we'll do the extra of the attacks, correct?
Yep. Hitting on 4s.
And we got 2 more mortal wounds because of Temple Nest. And we are wounding on 4s. 6s become mortal wounds. Oh.
None of them.
So that's actually pretty funny. I've actually done more damage to you by you attacking me. Temple Nest is awesome. We're going to go with my next pick, and we're going to go with the Doomfire Warlocks attacking the Clan Rats. We have 2 attacks with the champion hitting on 3s. Both will hit, and then the rest of the unit on 4s. We are wounding on 4s with our scimitars. 6-up save. Ooh, 5 guys will go down. And then the horse attack on 4s, getting nothing. Clan Rat's gonna get some vengeance. So you have 18 Clan Rats in there, which means you're gonna be hitting on 5s now, no longer on 4s.
Yep.
We're still wounding on 4s though. Gah. Oh, getting 3. 5-up save, followed by a 6-up. Ooh, no, 1 boy will go down. Scratch that. Yep, he's going down, and then 1 wound gets transferred over. For my next pick, I'm going to have my Blood Sisters go into the Plague Monks. I've gone ahead and piled in with my 2 ladies that were right behind. I'm going to go ahead and attack with... Oh, geez, killing people. I'm going to go ahead and attack with the champion. She has 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. All of them will hit. And everyone else is hitting on 3s. We are wounding on 3s. We have 7 wounds at -1, 1 damage. No save?
No save.
So there's going to be 7 Plague Monks dead.
And for every Plague Monk that dies with a unit with a Icon of Pestilence, with the banner, for every 6, it's a mortal wound to you. Ooh, that's all over the place.
Getting 3, it looks like?
Yep.
So I'm going to put those 3 aside because you still have to make their stare attacks back. The champion has to make her stare attack back. Hers is on a 3+, which we get with a 3. And the others are on 4s, which we only make 2. And these ones are on mortal wounds. So you're going to take 3 more mortal wounds. Which means you have to make 3 more die rolls on 6s. Oh, look at that. 2 more. So I'm going to be taking 5 mortal wounds, but I ignore these on 6s for Fanatical Faith save. Oh, I save 2 of them, so I'll take 3. So she will die, and 1 will take a wound. That is going to be it. Battle shock for me on these guys over here, the Doomfire Warlocks. On a 6+, I'll lose somebody. No, I called it a 2, so they're A-okay. And in terms of victory points, you are currently holding the middle, which will give you 3. And you do have this one over here on my right flank, which will give you a total of 4, bringing the current score now to 6-5 in favor of the Skaven. But now let's go ahead and see if the Daughters of Khaine, the Snakes, let's see if they can retaliate into Daughters of Khaine, turn number 2. Start of my hero phase. I think I'm going to throw a Mind Razor from my general onto these Blood Sisters. We are looking for a 6 essentially because she's casting something from the Lore of Shadows. And we get a 6 actually right on the dot. Would you like to try to stop that?
Yes, I would.
Alrighty. Oh, and you get a 5. So Mind Razor does go off. Next, my Bloodwrack Medusa on the Shrine. She's going to try to cast the Steed of Shadows on a 5+. Ooh, we get it with an 11. So she'll have the fly characteristic and she can move 16 inches. You want to try to stop that?
I don't think I can. I think I'm out of range.
Okay, boom. So now she can fly and 16. Next, my Doomfire Warlocks. We're going to cast Doomfire onto your general. Because we only have 3, it's only going to do D3 mortal wounds if we do successfully get this off. Cast on a 6, which we get with a 7. All right, we got it with a 7. You're going to try to stop that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and you got it with an 8. Very nice. Next, my unit of 9 Doomfire Warlocks. We're going to try to cast the exact same thing into the Storm Vermin. Looking for a 6. Ooh, which we fail with a 5. And we also have to move this predatory spell, so I'm just going to throw it right over there. We actually forgot to roll 3d6 for when this model was first placed, so if you made a comment, we actually just caught that now. But because it's just moved right now, we're going to go ahead and roll the 3 dice. If we roll a 13... So if we rolled a 13, something bad would have happened, but we rolled a 12, so thankfully nothing happens. Whew. I was sweating there a little bit. Starting off now into my movement phase. With the Blood Sisters, I'm essentially going to move these ladies right up to the base, because I have to be within 3 inches away from the Storm Vermin, because we're going right for them. So this is essentially now where the Blood Sisters are. Next, I'm going to have my general slither her way all the way to right here. And the Doomfire Warlocks, they're going to get as close as possible to get in range of some shooting into these boys. Ending up just like so. Next, my Blood Rack Medusa on the shrine. She's going to fly 16 all the way to there. For my Blood Sisters, I'm actually going to pull these ladies back, I think. I'm going to hold them off as a reserve force as I see what's going on the rest of the battlefield, especially with the Hell Pit Abomination getting in a little closer. So I'm essentially saying goodbye to those Doomfire Warlocks, and I'm holding these ladies back off as a reserve now. For my Life Takers, they're going to continue to swarm around the Gnarhole, but still be within 6 of the objective. And actually what I think I'm going to do with these ladies up here, my Stalkers, I'm going to have them come down for 3. I'm going to move them up a little bit as well. Actually, they're just going to end up like so, like that, with my Blood Stalkers. That's going to be it for my movement. Going right into the shooting phase, we're going to be starting with the Medusa on the shrine. I measured it out with her stare, only getting within range of these 3 guys. So I'm going to grab myself 3 dice, and for every 5 up counts as a mortal wound. Getting only 1 mortal wound. Doomfire Warlocks now, they're going to be firing into the Storm Vermin with their crossbows. Champion hits on 3s. Getting 2 hits. Everyone else, we're looking for 4s. Wounding on 4s. You have a 4-up save because of your shield, and you are re-rolling 1s because of Mystic Shield. Alright, you got a 1 in there. Ooh, so we're going to be losing 3 guys total. My general now, she's going to use her stare into the Storm Vermin. We've got 24 hits with her stare. 5 up, causes mortal wounds. For a total of 12 mortal wounds. My unit of Blood Sisters now that are on my right flank, they're going to be pumping some shots into the Plague Monks. We've got 1 shot that hits on a 2+, which it does, and then all these other shots are on 3s, getting all but 1. Wounding on 3s, all these are going to wound, and they're all going to be out -1. And that is going to be 4 dead Plague Monks. Well, that's going to be it for my shooting. Next, we're going to go right into the charge phase. We're going to have my Blood Sisters go for it. Survey says, oh, getting a 3. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll that. Can I come up with something better? Oh, getting a 7. Much better. And that 7 inches was more than enough for us to go up the stairs and crash into the verminous tide. Sometimes 7 inches is all you need. All right, going right into the combat phase, we're going to be starting off with my Blood Sisters that are going to be fighting for that center objective. So starting off with the captain, hitting on 2s. All hit but 1. And the rest of the attacks hitting on 3s. These are wounding on 3s. Hooah! These are all going to be at -2 Ren now because of a Mind Razor. So you have a 6-up save.
Yep, rerolling 1s.
Oh, look at that! Ooh, and this is going to be at 2 damage because of Mind Razor. Oh, I was hoping for way better! And now for their Crystal Touch abilities. Hers goes off on a 3+. So you take 1 mortal wound, and then for theirs, or the other ladies, we have nothing. Next, we're going to have the Plague Monks pile in and attack into my Blood Sisters. We're going to be attacking with the knives first. We are looking for 4s to hit. We are looking at 4s to wound. 6s cause mortal wounds.
Yep.
So, correction, these are not going to be the 6s. Those are not going to be mortal wounds. Those are going to be counting as a 2 damage. Dillon just informed me about that. If you guys have already left a comment down below, we appreciate that. It helps us learn. So these 3 attacks are going to be the ones that are just 1 wound apiece. 5 up. Oh, brutal. Followed by 6 up Fanatical Faith, making 1. So 2 of them are going to go through. And then the 2, they're going to be 2 damage. Regular 5-up save. Ooh, no, so 2 damage. Hooah! 6 up. Oh no, so another 3 more damage goes through. And now we have the stave attack.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh, so that's going to be 1 mortal wound.
And wounding on 5.
Got a wound. Looking for a 5-up. Nope. Followed by a 6-up. No. She will take a wound. The Blood Sister, her last attack dish effort. 3 attacks hitting on 3s. Getting 2, and then wounding on 3s. Oh, getting nothing. And on a 4+, does she Crystal Touch someone? Ooh, we got a 6. It's going to be 1 mortal wound. On a 6+, you dish out a mortal wound back. No, we got a 1. Clan Riots now, they're going to be attacking into the Doomfire Warlocks, trying to bring these guys down. We're looking for 5s to hit. And we're looking for 4s to wound. 5-up save. Ooh, followed by 6-up. No, taking 1 more wound. That is enough to bring a Doomfire down. Doomfire Warlocks, their attacks back. We have 2 attacks from Champion hitting on 3s. Both will miss, and then the regular Doomfire Warlock on 4s. Getting 2 hits, looking for 4s to wound. Getting only 1. Clan Rat has a 6-up save. No, which does not make. Clan Rat does go down. And now the Doomfire Warlock's horse attacks, hitting on 4s. No, we've got nothing. And now the Storm Vermin, they get to attack into my Blood Sisters after the Blood Sisters had a very, very poor showing. We're looking for 4s to hit with the Storm Vermin. Oh, that's a lot. Actually, not a lot. We got 3 mortal wounds in there for Temple Nest. And we're looking for 3s to wound. We've got a 6-up save. Ooh, followed by 6-up Fanatical. Oh no. 3 damage being taken. So I'm going to lose her, and then she will take the wound here. But I do get to make... Oh no, never mind, they attack back. Never mind. Jumping right into the Battle Shock phase now. Doomfire Warlocks, they have a 6-up. Okay, they are A-okay. My Blood Sisters here on my right flank on a 6-up. Someone runs away. Okay, she is staying with a 4. And in terms of points, I will be continuing to hold this objective over here, number 1. So I'll get 1 point, and I will be taking the center, as I do have 8 models near it, where Dillon only has these 5. These 3 boys down here are actually quite out of range. So yeah, bringing the total currently to 9-6. We still have a pretty decent game here, folks. We have to go to see with that double turn. Dillon, you do win ties. So let us see what the gods curse us with. A 6. Oh, and a 5. Oh boy, we are going to go into Daughters of Khaine. Turn number 3. And we still have a game. Oh boy, oh boy. Alrighty, we're going to figure out which one of these objectives is worth the most. Ooh, it's going to be this objective. That one is worth 3 victory points. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't know what to do about that. Jumping right into my hero phase, I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to put Mind Razor on my Doomfire Warlocks. Yeah, let's do it on the Doomfire Warlocks. Looking for a 6. Oh, and we get it with a 10. Do you want to try to stop that one?
I will try to stop that.
10 being that we had to get +1 when attempting to cast Lore of Shadow spells. Oh no, with a 4. Next, my Medusa on the Bloodrack Shrine. She's going to try to go for the Steed of Shadows. Goes off on a 5. Oh, and we get it with a 9. Want to try to stop that one?
Yeah, I'll try to stop it.
Okay. Looking for a 10, survey says. Ooh, no. An 8. My Doomfire Warlocks, with range 18 for their Doomfire, we're going to be putting them into the, not Plague Priests, the Monks, the Plague Monks. We're looking for a 6. Oh, and we get it with an 8. You can't stop it anymore. So it's just going to be D6 mortal wounds, getting 5. 5 mortal wounds into the Plague Monks. I'm then going to use my Cowborn General's ability, the Mistress of Illusion, within 7 inches of my other Medusa on the Bloodrack Shrine to teleport her 9 inches away from the Plague Monks right over here. My unit of 2 Doomfire Warlocks that are right over here. We're going to try to do the exact same thing, Doomfire, but into your General. Which we fail, actually, with a 5. Going right into the movement phase now. With my Blood Stalkers, I'm going to go ahead and run them for an extra 2. With our 10 inches, that's going to get us to slither our way all the way into that little piece of terrain. Oh, come on, get in there. We're essentially getting into that temple. So from one temple into the next. Ending right over here next to the objective, which is essentially their goal. I think my General is just going to move up just a smudge bit more. And then my Doomfire Warlocks, we're just going to race on over to the Plague Monks. For my Blood Sisters, I think I'm going to kind of shimmy them this way. Just kind of preparing, see what comes. Still having them there as a reserve force. But for my Blood Stalkers, we are going to move these ladies up a bit. Slither on up. Jumping right into the shooting phase now. We're going to start off with my General using her Stare. Getting everyone within this unit because it's 10 inches. So we're going to roll that many dice on 5 up, turning them into stone. We've got 8 guys looking for 5s. That's going to be 3 mortal wounds. Doomfire Warlocks now, they're going to be firing their crossbows into the Plague Monks. The unit champion hits on 3s, getting nothing. And the rest of the unit hits on 4s. Looking for 4s to wound. You've got a 6-up pajama save. Whoa! Oh, look at that! 3 guys do go down, though. Don't make my charge harder, bruh. My Blood Sisters here on my left flank, they're going to be firing into the Clan Rats currently engaged with the Doomfire Warlocks. We are looking for a 2-up with the champion. That's nothing, and then everyone else on 3s. We're going to have 2 mortal wounds, because on 6s they cause mortal wounds. And then on a wounding on a 4, Nothing. So just 2 mortal wounds go through on a clan rat. I totally been forgetting this whole game that I could have been firing with the Doomfire Warlocks into close combat with the Skaven. That is totally my bad, everyone. My bad. But I'm going to go ahead and do that now. 2 shots with the champion on 3s, getting 1 hit, and then the other buddy on 4s, getting 1. So 2 hits each, looking for 4s to wound, getting nothing. Next, we're going to go right into the charge phase. The Medusa on the Shrine, she's going to be charging into the Plague Monks. I'm 9 inches away, so we're looking for a 9. Hooah! Ooh, we got an 8. Oh! I'm going to spend a command point to reroll, because what else am I going to do with all these command points? Hooah! Oh, getting a 4. That is a big whopping fail. But you know what? The Doomfire Warlocks, they're definitely going to charge into those clan rats. Kya! Getting a 6. That is more than enough for them to get in there. Boom! Getting in like so. Now we're going to go ahead and pile in. The Doomfire Warlocks are going to attack first. We're going to be attacking with the champion, hitting on 3s. And then everyone else hitting on 4s. Kya! We are looking for 4s to wound. Kya! Oh, not that great. Technically, these are going to be a -1, but because of Mind Razor, it's going to be a -2. And because my my bravery is higher than yours, these count as 2 damage each, so 8 damage. The Plague Monks do explode, and 6s cause mortal wounds back at me. Oh, you got 1 in there. I ignore this on a 6+. Fanatical Faith? Oh, I teetered on it for a little bit, but I will take 1 wound on that guy. Next, we're going to go ahead and pile in with the Storm Vermin attacking the, oh my goodness, what are they called? The Blood Sisters. Oh, words are so difficult. We are now looking for 4s to hit, don't roll 1s. Ooh, we got 1 in there. That's a mortal wound. Darn. And we're looking for 3s to wound. We've got 3 of them at -1. I've got a 6-up save. Doomfire Warlocks, they're going to be attacking into the clan rats. 2 attacks from the champion on 3s, and 2 attacks from the buddy on 4s. Oh, actually I get to reroll 1 because we are on turn 3. Kya, Blood Rights Table. That's still a 1. We are wounding on 4s. Getting 2 wounds. We've got a 6-up save. Ooh, 2 rats go down. And now time for the nays, looking for 4s. Rerolling the 1s. Getting 2. Wounding on 5s. Getting nothing. I actually did go ahead and pull in the clan rats, so they're going to be piling in now and attacking the Doomfire Warlocks.
Only 3 attacks, hitting on 5s.
Getting 2. And wounding on 4s?
Yep.
Ooh, getting 1. I have a 5-up save. Ooh, which I make. Blood Sisters now, they're going to attack back into the Storm Vermin. Champion gets strike first, hitting on 2s. She hits perfectly, and then all of her friends on 3s. I get to reroll the 1. That's still 2. Wounding on 3s. We've got a 6-up save now on the Storm Vermin. Oh, look at that, getting 2. So 2 boys do go down. I then have their stairs to do to turn them into stone. The leader does it on a 3+. Nope, and oh, I think I get to re-roll this. Yep, I do get to re-roll this because it is a 1. Whoa! No, it's still a 1, and then the other 2 on 4-ups. No mortal wounds coming this way. Clan rats now piling in, taking on the Doomfire Warlocks. This is the song that never ends. We are looking for 5s to hit. And we're looking for 4s to wound. Ooh, getting 2. I have a 5-up save. Oh, which I make 1. 6-up Fanatical. Oh, cocked eye. Oh, no, it's still a 1. There's no battle shock for us to do. In terms of objectives, I'm still currently holding on to this one. I now have control of the middle, and with that long bomb charge, I'm currently having on the right flank where the Plague Monks used to be, which will give me a total of 5 victory points this turn. It is still not over. You can potentially still get the objective. So let's go right away into Skaven, turn number 3. Jumping right into the hero phase. What are we going to be doing, Dillon?
First, I'm going to roll for the bell, see what I get.
Ooh, getting an 8. Alrighty, so we got that before. Everything within 26 inches of the bell is going to suffer D3 mortal wounds on a 4+. Let's start off with the Doomfire Warlocks. They do how much? Ooh, for 3. I ignore these on 6s. Oh, suffering only 1, or 2, I should say. So he will die, and I'm going to transfer 1 on this guy. The Blood Sisters. They do D3. Oh, getting 2. Oh, 6 up. Oh no, she will die, and I will put 1 on her. My general. Oh, getting a 4. D3. What do we got?
3.
Oh, 3. That is brutal. 6 up to ignore. Oh, she suffers 3 mortal wounds. My fresh unit of Blood Sisters. Oh, getting a 5. Oh, suffering only 1. 6 up to ignore. Nope, they're going to take 1. These units here are my Blood Sisters. Oh man, you're killing it. Getting 3. Oh, I stopped 1, so 1 will die. And then finally the Doomfire Warlocks. Got it. Oh, for another 3! I need to make at least 1 to save the unit. Oh, and that's going to be finally the Doomfire Warlocks. They are done. And now we have the Endless Spell Bell. Hey, that rhymes. Boom, going right in the middle. And then we have to roll 3d6. Number says... Oh no, we got a 9. Or sorry, not a 9, a 10. Furnace is now going to pray.
For his first spell, his Filth on a 3.
Did you get? It's a 3. And then...
For Rabid, also a 3.
Got them both.
So now I'm going to be casting Death Frenzy onto these clan rats. Goes off on a 7.
Oh, got it with a 12. I need a 13, which I can't possibly do, so it goes off.
I'm also going to cast Mystic Shield on these clan rats too.
Oh my goodness! Oh, sure. All right, I think this is your phase. Jumping right into the movement phase. Where do you want to start, Dillon?
I'll start with these rats, and I will run them. Not adding 2 because their banner is gone.
Okay.
Hell
Pit Abomination? Oh, that was a weird way. Why did I even say that? Hell Pit Abomination? The Hell Pit Abomination. I gotta talk slower. Oh no, double 1s. So with the mighty 2 inches, where does the Hell Pit Abomination want to go? Oh man, talking slow, that's awful for me.
I think I'll run him too. Going an extra 5.
Did you really want to go there?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. General moving on up.
Yep.
Right to my far objective.
Yes.
Clan rats now?
Yep, now I'm going to retreat my clan rats so then I can then charge them.
You got a lot more in there now. Going right into the shooting phase now.
Yep, I'm going to try to get rid of your snake. So hitting on a 3.
No, it's a 2. Going right into the charge phase. Clan rat's gonna charge?
Yes.
Alright. Ooh, getting a whopping 10 inches.
Now I'm going to try to charge my Plague Furnace into your shrine.
Alrighty. Ooh, getting a 5. Just enough crash. Jumping right into the combat phase, we're going to start with the Furnace into my Medusa on the shrine.
So first I'm going to start with the Great Censor. It picks a point, pick 1 unit, and then on a 2, it suffers D3 plus 4 mortal wounds.
Oh, so you got me. And it's D3 plus 4?
Yep. So 5.
And I get to ignore these on a 4+ because I have the Amulet of Dark Fire. Ooh. So I will be taking 4. What an awful roll.
Next is the Warpstone Tip Staff. 2 attacks because he's rabid, and rerolling wounds because he's filth. Hitting on 4s.
Oh, nothing.
None. Next are the 4-tip blades, hitting on 4s.
Wounding on 4s, we do get to reroll the wounds, or the failed wounds. Ooh. I've got a 5-up save. Oh, making none, just damage 1.
Yep.
Followed by a 6-up Fanatical Faith. Oh, just taking another 3 damage.
Now he gets 2d6 attacks because of his rusty spikes because he charged.
Oh, 9.
Hitting on 2s. Now wounding on 3s, rerolling.
That's going to be a -1 Ren, which gives me a 6-up save. Whoa! Followed by a 6-up. Oh, okay, take 2 more damage. For me, it's going to be my next pick, so I'm going to go with the Doomfire Warlocks into the Clan Rats. 2 attacks from the champion, hitting on 3s. Get to reroll the 1. And then from the rest of the unit on 4s. Rerolling the 1s. We are going to be wounding on 4s. So we've got 5 wounds at -2 because I have a better bravery than you. It doubles the damage, or I count as 2 damage per, so it's going to be 10 dead Clan Rats. And then we have the horses going. They're going to be hitting on 4s. Rerolling that 1. Wounding on 5s. You get a 6-up save because that rend. Oh no, that counts as 2 damage with that horse. Storm Vermin now, they're going to be going into the Blood Sisters. We are looking for 4s to hit. Alright, they all hit but 1. And then looking for 3s to wound. Getting only 2. I've got a 6-up save. Oh, which I make with 1. Followed by 6-up Fanatical. Oh no, just 1 does die. And now my Blood Sister, she's going to retaliate back for those Skaven taking out her sister. She's going to be hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 3s. Oh, getting all 3. There's going to be a -1 rend. We're looking for 6s to save. Oh, saved 1, but there's only 2 in there. So that's going to take those 2 boys out. Clan Rats now, they're going to be attacking into the Doomfire Warlocks.
Looking for 4s.
And looking for 4s to wound. I've got 4 wounds I gotta make. Looking for a 5-up save. Okay, making 1, followed by 6-up Fanatical. Oh no, so I'm gonna lose 1 and 1 will take a wound. We'll take this guy, and then he will take a wound. Now the Medusa on the Bloodrack Shrine, she's gonna attack back into your furnace. She has D6 attacks with her tail, for a total of 4. We're going to be hitting on 4s. And we're going to be wounding on 4s. Getting nothing. She then has her Whisper Claw hitting on 3s. Correction, it's actually 4s, but I do get to reroll the 1. Which, turns into that. And then I wound on 3s. That was the mistake. Alright, so I only got 1 wound. There's no rend on that.
So we get a 5-up.
Ooh, which you do not make just 1 damage.
Oh, shoot. That was the...
Oh, Dillon was actually thinking it was going into the Clan Rats. So it was actually going into that thing. So it has a 4-up save, which you roll a 4, so you make it. The spear that she's carrying, she has 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh, get to reroll the 1, which still fails. Wounding on 3s, which we get with a 6. This is going to be at -1. So you have a 5-up save.
Yep.
Oh, which you make it. Nice. We have 4 attacks with our goad spears. We are looking at 3s, which all hit, and we're wounding on 3s. Getting only 2. No rend. 4-up save. Oh, taking all 2 damage.
Getting a 5-up for protection of the Horned Rat.
Oh, you make 1. Very nice. So you're just taking 1 damage.
Yep.
So that was actually a really good thing that you went over here and you blocked me, because I was absolutely going to be charging into the Clan Rats. So good job for you, Dillon. We have to do some bravery on a 6-up, or bravery, battle shock. On a 6-up, I lose somebody. Nope, we're A-okay. And then in terms of points, you are holding this objective now because you took that away from me. And you are holding this objective over there, which will bring the current score to 14 to 10. So you went up quite a bit over there. But now we have to go ahead and do the double turn. I do in ties. We bumped each other. I rolled a 1. So we're going to go ahead into Skaven. Turn number 4. Alright, before we go right into the hero phase, we have to see which one of these objectives is worth 3. Ooh, it's going to be this one over here. Going right into the hero phase. Dillon, where would you like to start?
I'm going to first roll for the bell.
Okay. Ooh, we get a 10. So now with that roll, so long as I'm within 26-inch range, I am now -1 to hit all of your units. Ouch.
So I'm going to be praying for the furnace. First, filth
Which goes off.
goes off, and rabid does nothing. Now I'm going to be casting crack calls onto this unit. Goes off on a 6. I get it with an 8.
Got it with an 8. I'm going to try to deny that with my Doomfire Warlocks. Oh, and we get it with an 8. We were looking for a 9, so that does go off.
So I roll 2d6, and the difference between what I roll and their movement characteristic is mortal wounds suffered.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Now I'm going to try to cast Arcane Bolt onto them.
Oh, goes off on a 9. I'm going to try and stop that. Looking for an 11. Oh, and we got it! I do get to move the Endless Spell, 13, so I'm going to go ahead and move it right over there. And you roll 3d6. Nothing. Jumping right into the movement phase. The clan rats, where are they going to go? Just kind of shimming on over.
Yep.
Hell Pit Abomination. Going 6.
So, Playclaw is now going to shoot into your Doomfire Warlocks. Hitting on a 3. And wounding on a 3.
Got it with a 5.
-2 rend.
Alright, it goes through my armor.
D6.
For 2. 6 up, Fanatical Faith. Oh, I save 1. 1 boy dies. Going right into the charge phase now. Hell Pit Abomination, going to declare a charge. Ooh, getting a 10. It can go where it chooses. And it's going to go right into my general. We're going to start in the combat phase with the Furnace going against my Blood-Racked Medusa on the Shrine.
First, the Great Censor Bearer on a 2.
Goes off.
And you suffer D3 plus 4.
Ooh.
So 5 again.
4 up save because of the Amulet of Dark Fire. Oh, 3 mortal wounds go through, down to 1.
2 attacks now with the staff. 4s.
Getting 1.
And 3.
Getting 1. Rend?
-1.
-1. Oh, I have a 6 up save. Nope. Any damage?
D3.
D3 damage. Oh, for 3. I have a 6 up. Oh, it does go down. That is enough. I'm going to choose the Doomfire Warlocks next. I think I'm going to whittle down those clan rats as much as I can and then deny that objective. Hopefully, we'll see. So we're going to start with the unit champion. Normally he's on 3s, but because 4s now because of the bell. Re-rolling the 1. Nothing. And for the rest of the unit, normally on 4s, but now 5s. Re-rolling the 1. And we're wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s because of Blood Rights table turn 4. And Mind Razor is still off, -2 rend. I am higher bravery than you, so 1 damage becomes 2, so a total of 10 clan rats do go down. And then we have 6 horses hitting on 5s, re-rolling the 1s. And they're wounding on 5s. Rolling the 1s. Nothing. The Hell Pit Abomination now is going to be going into my general.
6 attacks with the Flailing Fist, hitting on 3s.
Because you did roll that 1 there, you do take a mortal wound because of Temple Nest.
And wounding on 3s.
Ooh, getting only 2. That's going to be a -3. I have no save, but I do have my Fanatical Faith save roll. Looking for 6s or else she's dead. Oh, she takes 3 damage. She had 3 left. That's enough to take her out. I don't actually have a legal pick next, so we're just going to we're going to swift on over to the clan rats. I suppose a swift is a combination of a swing and a shift. Hashtag swift.
Hitting on 5s now because of unit size. And wounding on 4s. So that will drop.
We have a 5-up save. Ooh, which we make. We currently have no battle shock to do. You will be getting this objective over here for your 3. We are cursed Barney. Oh, sorry, right. It's this one over here. Haha. I tried to trick myself and I didn't. Oh, I did. Depends on which way you think about it. This one over here is the one that's worth 3. We are both currently holding the 1 in the middle, so that one is a wash. And then this one over here, you currently have more models than I do, so you'll be getting 1 over there. So the current score now is 14 to 14. It is still a game. It has been a bloody game nonetheless, but we do need to go into Daughters of Khaine turn number 4. Start off my hero phase. I'm going to do the Doomfire Warlocks. We're going to try to cast Doomfire, and I think we're going to put it into the Clan Rats. It goes off on a 6. Oh, and we get it with an 8. We are looking for a 9 to stop it. Oh, double 1s. So it does D6 mortal wounds for a total of 4 mortal wounds into the Clan Rats. That's all I really have in terms of my hero phase. All of my other spellcasters are now dead. So we're just going to go right into my movement phase. What I think I'm going to have do is my Blood Stalkers. I'm just going to have them slither on up all the way on top of this temple. Ending up just like so. For my lone Blood Sister, I'm just going to have her go right to here. So next with my Blood Stalkers over here on my left flank, we're just going to move them to about here, getting closer to the objective. And then my Blood Sisters will follow suit as well. I think with this Blood Sister, she might literally just go right to there, still within B6 of the objective. My Life Takers, they're going to jump a 14 to right about there. Oh. And she's tired. Going right into the shooting phase now. The Hell Pit Abomination is nice and tall for my Blood Stalkers to shoot, so we're going to go ahead and fire at them. Alrighty, so we are going to be looking for a 2+ to hit. So no, but I do get to re-roll. Okay, so that's a hit, and then we have 3 extra shots on 3s. Re-rolling. Nice. Looking for 3s to wound. Re-rolling the 1. Getting 3 wounds at -1. 6-up save. Ooh, 2 wounds go through. Next, the other Blood Stalkers on my right flank. We're going to fire into the Clan Rats. The Champion on a 2+. We connect. That actually becomes a mortal wound on a 5+ for her. And then we have 4 shots hitting on 3s. We have 1-6 that becomes a mortal wound. Get to reroll the 1. Another 6 becomes a mortal wound. And this 4 on a 3+ hits. Or sorry, wounds on a 4+. So that's -1.
Nope.
Oh, one more guy dies. -1. Doomfire Warlocks, they're going to be firing their crossbows into the clan rats. They are not going to be -1 to hit from the bell, because it has to be wholly within the 26. So the champion on a 3+, 2 hits, and the rest of the unit's going to be on 4s, re-rolling the 1. Looking for 4s to wound, re-rolling the 1s. We've got a 6-up save. Oh, you make 1, so 4 clan rats do go down. That's going to be it for my shooting, going right into the charge phase. We're going to go ahead and charge with my Blood Sisters. What survey says? Oh, getting a 3, that is not good. I do get to re-roll the 1 because of Headlong Fury of the Blood Rights table. Oh, it's a 5, getting a 7. I think 7's more than enough for that. Getting us in right over there. You know what? I think I'm going to charge in the Life Takers as well for that redundancy. Getting in with a 5. Oh, I do get to re-roll that. Okay, getting in with a 7. More than enough. And now we have ambushed both the clan rats from both flanks. I'm actually going to go ahead and charge my Blood Sister into those clan rats as well. Hey, why not? Oh, an 11, jeez. Crash. Well, that's going to be it for charges. We're going to go right into combat. You know what? Let's start off with this squad over here. We're going to start with the champion first. She hits on 2s. All are going to hit. And then with the rest of the squad hitting on 3s. No 1s to reroll. Actually, there is 1. Whoa. And we are looking for 3s to wound. No 1s to reroll. We've got 11 wounds at -1, which will leave us with 1 rat remaining. And then I have my Crystal Touch attacks. So I only get 2 Crystal Touch attacks. 1 is going to be from my champion on a 3+, which is going to be 1 mortal wound, and that's going to be enough to take him out. Next, we're going to go with the clan rats. 3 of them are going to go, or sorry, 5 of them are going to go into the Doomfire Warlocks, and 2 of them are going to go into the Blood Sister. We're going to start with the ones into Doomfire Warlocks, looking for 5s to hit.
And looking for 4s to wound.
Getting 2. I've got a 5-up save, and I have a 6-up Fanatical Faith, which I make 1, but that is enough to take a Doomfire Warlock out.
And then 2 into your snake on a 5.
Oh, you make them both.
And looking for 4s.
Oh, double 6s. 5-up save. Oh, looking for 6s. Oh, you do actually take her out. Look at that. And now I'm going to go ahead and pile in with my Doomfire Warlocks and attack the clan rats. We have 2 attacks from the champion hitting on 3s. Both hit, and then we have the rest of the attacks on 4s. Re-rolling the 1s. Wounding on 4s. Re-rolling the 1. -1, so no save, just 3 clan rats die. Now we have the horses attacks. We are hitting on 4s. And winning on 5s. Ooh, getting nothing. Going right into the Battle Shock phase. I have to do Battle Shock over here on a 6-up. Okay, I am A-okay. But in terms of points, we are still kind of going back and forth in the middle, so no points over there. I will be holding this one over here, which is the one that's most important. So I have 3 points over here, and now I do have more models than you, so I will be scoring 1 over there. So I'll be getting an extra 4 victory points. bringing the total score to 16-14 in favor of the Daughters of Khaine. All right, folks, we have to go into the double turn. You do win ties. Oh no, I got a 6. So we are going to go into Daughters of Khaine, turn number 5. This has been a nail biter. So here we go. All right, we got to determine which one of these objectives is going to be the one that's worth the most. Ooh, it's going to be this one over here. Ouch. All right, so Dillon and I, we just kind of talked about it, and because the way we just rolled it, and it just ended up here, and looking based on his models, we've determined there's really no way that he could actually go and get his forces and get those points. The way it would have to work is the Hell Pit Abomination would have to slither his way over here, charge, and then contest with all of this, which we both agree we don't think he could do. But then he would have to give up that, and then I can slither in and steal that objective. Essentially, that bell cannot move. He can do maybe a little bit of damage with lobbing in some of the gibbly-gook, but not really that much. The general, I don't think, wants to get into combat, and then these guys have essentially lost that objective over there. And because this one over here is worth 3, this objective over here is worth 1, I will have a total of 20 victory points, whereas you currently right now have 14. So even if you score 4, which is the potential for you right now, you will have 18 to my 20. So I think that's kind of, this is like the best case scenario, but I don't think, even with the 3d6 random, I don't think it's enough to kind of go out this way, move this way, and then do the charge. You kind of agree, like we were talking about that off camera. So what do you think, Dillon?
Oh no, it's game. It's game.
Yeah, this has been bloody, man.
Yeah.
Like holy moly. There were times like when you got that first double turn, I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. There's been a ton of models, and to be very honest, the last game that I played in the vault, it went very similar where there's been very few models on the board. I was actually against Skaven, and it literally came down to victory points. So I am really happy with the new Daughters of Khaine list that I'm running that has no witch elves. Both games have been super bloody, super high points. So yeah, Dillon, what do you think, man? This is your first time going up against Daughters of Khaine?
Yep.
I remember that you actually said to me coming in, I watched the previous game that you had against all those witch elves, and you were super happy not to see any witch elves.
Oh, yeah.
So I hope that you had a good game.
I had a great game. Fun time.
There was definitely some mistakes that we did make, and we caught them throughout the majority of the game. So if you guys did leave some comments, thank you so much. It helps us both learn, and hopefully we did correct some of the mistakes that you guys did see. But Dillon, we do have to have that awkward left-handed shake. My man, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, no problem.
Everyone who's watching at home, we really hope that you all enjoyed this game. Once again, we know you all wanted Skaven on the channel coming back, and we definitely delivered. And I hope that you all enjoyed all the snakes and the Doomfire Warlocks and the Life Takers. They are pretty awesome. But as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy wargaming.